not gossip if you heard it here. Get that glass ready. She's spilling all the juicy tea. It's the Lowdown with L'Oreal on the Morning Hustle.
Well, it looks like one of our favorite comedians is living in his truth. I'll tell you who I'm talking about in just a second. First, the apology of the decade. Thank God, Keyshia. I'm tired of hearing about this. Lee Daniels, he has apologized to comedian Monique.
A long time to realize. I am so sorry for hurting you in any way that I did. Y'all, she was my best friend. My best friend. Y'all think that Precious was just, that was God working through both of us. And we gonna do it again.
That's right. They're going to do it again. That was a public apology that she's been asking for many a moons. Now, she can thank T.S. Madison for this. Not only T.S. Madison, but also 50 Cent. But T.S. Madison sat down with Lee Daniels in an interview that's coming out on Fox Soul, and they talked all about it. Monique will now be starring in the movie Demon House, taking over the place of Octavia Spencer. It's a Lee Daniels film, and Octavia Spencer gave her blessing. She said, I'm so thrilled for this reunion. This was 13-year beef. 13-year-old beef. So shout out to them for making amends finally. Now,
Lee Daniels may have to put Will Smith in some stuff too, because they're starting to cancel his stuff as well.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that in later on in the show. Now, Keyshia Cole, she is interested in having a baby girl. Now, she took to social media. She said after next year, she's going to shoot to do that. She's doing a movie right now, and she says she loves her children. A girl would seal the deal. And I wonder if this is because she's been running around with Antonio Brown. And, they've been getting real cozy. They said she got a tattoo for him. And he actually was filmed doing MTV Cribs the other day with Floyd Mayweather. So I'm looking forward to this because that used to be one of my favorite shows back in the day, MTV Cribs. And I'm trying to think who else could. Rick Ross. We got to make sure Rick Ross do an MTV Cribs for sure with the horses.
Yeah, man. Especially now he's been doing that yard work. You know it looks immaculate now,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he's doing his thing. So a shout out to him now. Shout out also to Gerard Carmichael, or is that his name? I don't think so. He's been holding a lot of secrets from us, and this weekend he was on Saturday Night Live, and he did a skit, a few skits. He did great, but he was promoting his special on HBO Max called Nathaniel. Now, why is it called that? Because that's his real name, actually.
Oh, wow.
So he came out and said he's been lying about a few things, and this is another one of them.
I have a new special out on HBO. In the special, I come out as gay, which is nice, but an expected response in New York. It's actually why I live here. If you say you're gay in New York, you can ride the bus for free and people just give you pizza. If you're gay in New York, you get to host Saturday Night Live.
So I guess it all makes sense why they had him. No, I'm joking.
Exchange.
Yeah, but y'all should definitely check out his special on HBO Max if you get a second. He talks about how his parents basically, they're not accepting at all. And he gets really emotional. It's funny points, but it's really sad points. But it's a well-done special. You said you had no idea I had crack, right?
Sometimes you look at certain people and you be like, you know what? I knew they would get. I never got that vibe from him.
I mean, he gives Tevin Campbell to me. So.
But gay doesn't really have a look to it.
Not a look.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like anybody.
But you can have a gaydar, though.
Sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
A gaydar, I sometimes mine is off a little bit because I dated a guy that I think was a little not looking just at me.
I worked with Gary with the T for 3 years before I realized he was gay. So my gaydar be broken sometimes, too.
Okay,
No, you don't have one.
I just thought he was a Southern gentleman.
Shout out to Gunna and Future. They performed, and of course they did a slap skit. I didn't think it was that funny, but it is what it is. I'm L'Oreal. That's the Lowdown. You can follow me at Starring L'Oreal, L'Oreal, or Morning Hustle Show.
We are the Morning Hustle.